All right, guys, we have another video, part 3 from John Paul Miller. I'm still trying to figure out who this True Crime RI or True Crimer I is. I'm doing some research into that. They do have a few other stories that involve true crime on their page, but I'm not sure. This video is JP talking about why he decided to preach the day after Micah passed away. I'm not sure why he's choosing the things that he's talking about because none of them are big deals. I mean, they are big deals, but if I was like getting the spotlight to talk about some allegations and lies that were going around about me, I think I would pick like the big ones. I mean, I would pick like the things involving money or, the affairs or whatever. He's picking like these little things that aren't even that huge of a deal. He's got the spotlight. Make it count, Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.
Hey everyone, tonight we will deal with the fact that I preached the day after my wife passed and the announcement that I made. Before that, I just want to talk about the tattoo from the other night. The tattoo that had her signature, it was gotten back in January with her. She wanted a very, very thick wedding band tattooed on her wedding finger so that when she was working out or we were on vacation when she didn't have a ring, she'd let everybody know she was still married. That is not something that someone who's being abused does, but she wanted that tattoo and she wanted me to get her signature, so I showed up and did it. The reason I preached the day after she passed, the night before that midnight, I had 5 people at my house telling me not to preach and I would be crazy for doing it. I didn't listen, and it's because at first I didn't believe it. I'd spent the past 3.5 months doing everything I could to keep her alive. My goal was every single day to find somebody, some way to get her medicine, because I told them that she was going to commit suicide if she didn't get her lithium. And I went to her pastors, counselors, doctors, policemen, judges, friends, family, roommates, everybody you could possibly think of, and nobody believed me. So to get that call that night that it happened, I'm sure you can imagine what a failure I felt like, as well as this just can't be true. It came my worst nightmare. There's no way. And so I think maybe the family was playing a trick on me or something. The other side of it was, I thought if it is true, I don't want to deal with it. I don't really do anything. I want to just keep living my life as if it never happened, because I wasn't ready to believe that it happened. So next I preached like a fool, and then I made my announcement for everybody to be quiet and leave, because like a moment of silence, like you do, in respect. I did it kind of like, I don't want anybody to be talking about, suicide or mental illness or asking me questions, or I just wanted them to leave and go talk to Jesus about it and then talk to me at some later date. I was not prepared to deal with any of it at all. I'm sure you cannot imagine what it's like to be trying your best to keep somebody alive and then to find out they passed, and then how you handle yourself in that next 24, 48 hours. I don't think there's a manual on that. So if it offends anybody, I apologize, but I did the best I could with what I had. And God bless.